Dragons! Welcome back to Command Arena. Drag Masters here. We're playing some Yes, Your Grace. Okay, so I just realized something. Alright, so in my titles, I've been putting in this comma after Yes, Your Grace because I thought it was in there. You know, I thought it made sense, like in a grammarly sense. You know. And I'm looking, and I went ahead and I went back through all my videos, and I removed it because when I type it up, the title, that's how everyone searches it, is without the, you know, the comma or whatever. But it's actually there, so maybe I should put it all back in there. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comment section below. Or even better yet, I'm going to put up a poll up here. You guys go ahead and answer that question right there. And if you want to put it in the comment section below anyways, in case I can't see the poll for whatever reason, do that too, you know, whatever. But listen to this music, guys. Listen to this. Listen to that. Listen to this. That's amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and continue from where we left off last. So, I got to, what I need to do is I need to try to get some gold going here so I can get training grounds going, so I can get stables, and so I can get the general. We're looking at, what is it? That's 45, we're looking at 80 additional gold right now. That's 80 gold. Now, it's only 4 resources right now for the army, and it's 9 gold for the general. We're looking at a much positive aspect right now. I think, let me see here. Let's do the numbers. We're looking at a minus 19 from both the gold payment and paying the general combined. All right, so with that, I'm assuming we're either making 20 or 21. So it's either a surplus of 1 or it's a surplus of 2. So let's find out. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we're looking at a surplus of 1 gold per week. Now, I don't know how many weeks are in this, so yeah. I think I said it in like the first video, but I can't remember now. So we're gonna save and continue. Let's just keep going, guys. We're at week 12 now. All right. The general has returned. Forward, Your Grace. The situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Eden's dust wares. Wow. Wow. Alright, well, bloodshed is bloodshed. Your Grace, how is our investigation going? I have found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can inspect the items. You know, I think I was supposed to talk to him, like, the last week about that, so I think this is just me looking at a late message. That's fine. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to inform alliances too. Right. Because even if the person that, you know, had this king poisoned, who was it? Talus, I think it was. Whoever had Talus poisoned, if they don't want to seem suspicious, they can still alliance with me. But the problem is if whoever this is, if they might have actually found the truth out about what's going on, they can easily bail in the middle of battle. So it's still better to make as many alliances as possible, because what's going to happen is if they give gold and resources on top of troops, I'm still going to get the gold and resources, even if they bail in the middle of the battle and I lose troops. I still have those resources, so it's not a complete waste. Alright. Lady Lena's here. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lurs has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help, for something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Rodovia. And, along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? Oh no! What do I do, guys? Should I... Because I can't check the allies right now. That's 300 guaranteed, and to strengthen relationship later on down the road. But you can already tell that as this is already as the poisoning of Talus has happened, that it's not guaranteed. So, The thing, I don't want to just sell, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm selling my kids off, you know, to defend. I don't want to do that. Let me think about it. I will need some time to think this through. Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Rodovia won't be waiting for you to get ready. Ha ha ha. Alright. So, because I feel like that's not the right call here. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the allies. So we're looking at, Lena's got 300 troops. She has the next biggest amount of troops right now. I didn't even get a chance to even ask her about the tooth either, I've noticed. So, I don't know yet. Okay? So, I'm not sure if I'm going to re-invite her to try this again or what. So, what's going to happen? Let's see. Etton's going to be pissed because of what we did for him. But let's re-invite Lurs because we stopped Etton's thing. So, he should, that should be guaranteed 206 supplies. Which basically helps pay for the troops. Because I'm only paying, what, 4 right now? Which is very little. So, we're going to have him come back. Forward, honey. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, Pumpkin? Your Grace, may I introduce you to her? The Stabber! Oh no. The Hedgehog! Oh, what is all this all about? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hansen? No, Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Huh, this story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I will turn the stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the stabber is a prince, he can help me get Luli back. This kid. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. This kid! Underneath he has a velvet, yummy tummy. You wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top it's a whole different story. On top, he's a scary, stiff stabber. Very well. Keep the stabber close to you, but don't lose him, and don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber. The stabber is on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. At least she will be occupied. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Honestly, even I don't think that's a good thing at this point. I think she's starting to go a little crazy. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice. I know we could get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, so let me check my archives here. So, the wedding, we already know what happened with the wedding. After his father's sudden death during the royal wedding, Ivo became the king of Atana with Lusulia by his side, right? In the investigation, we've got nothing else right now on that. Spices. So we already closed that allies for life. The decision would not be easy, and the king chose to give it serious thought before committing to a stance. I wonder if I can actually ask the daughter what she thinks about it. I wonder if I can actually physically do that in the game, because that would be a good idea. I already sent an invite to Lurs, so he should be coming next week because I stopped the one thing. So that's 200 troops and what was that? 6 supplies, guys? Yeah, 6 supplies. All right, so we're gonna go over here. I can go to the gardens. I can actually talk to her. How about that? Okay. Yes, father. Okay. Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given her the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much to say in this matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger? Is there anyone that you know and would want to marry? No. We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know. I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one is ever ready for this, As. Alright, so let's see what it says. I wanna see what it says about it. Gold for boots. Okay, I already know about it. Attack the village. Find King Eric has decided to send a general to track down the bandits. Yeah, because there's a chance that it's led by Rodovian scum, or influenced by what the Rodovian were doing around the borders. So, actually, can I check the map? I can. There's 2 other locations I can actually send my general to. I can't send a general because I don't have a general right now, so these will take, what did it say, 1 week? Turns to complete, so that's like a week, yeah. So it would have been done like right away, but I'm glad I didn't send my general out right away. I'll be gone, he'll be gone for 2 weeks here though, so that's 2 cycles. That kind of sucks, but the happier the citizens are, the more tax we're gonna get back. So, because I'm trying to rule as a good king, I want to make sure everyone's happy. Bedchamber. What's her name again? Ralia? Darling? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Asalia? She's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know. I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She was offering her support in the battle if we agree. We need as much help as we can get, but I don't want to let Asalia go yet. I'll leave this decision up to you, sweetheart. Of course you would! Of course you would! Can't share the blame! No! No! I gotta be the bad guy! Alright, so I don't want to give her away. I don't want to give her away, but we need the support. I think it's probably best. The less that we the less of my, of the daughters at home to be at risk of during the attack, I think the better off we'll actually be. So, because it's for her sake at this point, and yes, we are getting more troops, which will help keep, the kingdom safe as well. I hate doing that. I don't like that. This marriage will secure more men for our army. Otherwise, I don't know how we're going to deal with Rodovia. I'm still not sure if I can prove my innocence to Ivo. The royal trial is very close. I know, sweetheart. I'm doing my best. I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. Fine, I'll stay here. 2 entries. Alright, hold on. What happened? Allies for life. After talking to Aurelia, King Eric has decided that it would be best to accept Lena's offer. Aurelia wasn't too keen about giving another daughter away. Neither am I. I hate that. Alright, influenced by her sister, Sadani finds another pet. Okay, the king was unsure whether letting her keep the hedgehog was a good idea, but he knew that it wouldn't break Sadani's heart if he didn't. Especially now that Dusty isn't here. Right, yeah, because she loves the cat, so she's just trying to find a replacement. Lucilia. Even though Lucilia was resentful at first about the wedding, she came around and met her father to say her final goodbyes. Salia. Lady Elena offered Eric her support in the battle for exchange of Asalia's hand for her son. To no surprise, Asalia hated the offer and asked her father to decline it. Unfortunately, though, we don't have a choice, Aurelia. Wasn't very happy to find out about Lena's marriage proposition. It'd be best, because we have to keep the city safe, and I want to keep the kids safe, too, Back to my throne room to sit on the throne. Alright, can I actually talk to him? Talking about the kingdom. Okay, let's write the letter. Of course, what should I write? Ask about herself. Tell her she's forgotten her slippers. That's so stupid. Ask her about herself. Ask Lucilia how she is and what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, you Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Alright, so now that's also taken care of. So we've basically taken care of everything we can. So it's time to move on to the next week. Alright, so look at that. They're happier. Look at that. Look, more gold, guys. So every 2 it seems to increase, and it increases our taxes by 1. That's good news. Alright, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So now it's 21 instead of just 20. That's good news. And the general, he's already been paid. So he's out for 2 weeks. So I'm actually not losing 19 gold. I'm only losing 10 here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have an 11 gold surplus. That's good. That's really good. Alright, so we're going to keep that paid and we're going to continue. Because he's gone, he's working, I don't have to worry about trying to pay him. Okay, there's the pigeon. Asalia, peasant, 2 peasants, okay. Here's Lurs. Forward. You call for me, Your Grace. If a dealer ever comes through your doors, please imprison them immediately. This will discourage Etton's dealers from selling. Good job. You have stopped Etton's trading stand. It will be much harder for him to sell dust now. Thank you, Your Grace. If there's something suspicious happens, make sure to let me know first. Okay. I guess that's all. As you wish, Your Grace. Okay, I was hoping that... So I just wasted that. That sucks. Alright, hold on. So... We're gonna re-invite her. And I guess we're gonna have that happen. Alright. Oz, what are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Oz, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. I will never finish here. Alright. Forward. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I am the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villagers for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. Okay, because the general's still gone for another week, so we're still going to have a surplus of an additional 9 gold, so I think we can afford to give her gold. I can't send a general because he's out right now. Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace. It's the tree of the God of Thunder, a symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. Alright, well... If I help her, there is a high possibility, or at least a higher possibility, that perhaps they can help us in the upcoming war, so... You should find someone in the market that you can hire. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much! I've got to say I wasn't expecting you to help us. I will make sure our people know about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. Honestly, there's a possibility that that tree also grows fruit, which, you know, helps feed them. Not to mention, look, the happiness increased by 2 more, guys. That's pretty good. Alright. Forward. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, too. Merchandise, though. I have a knack of these things, am I right? I'm listening. Oh, how fun. Fandustic? Who says that? Do you not know how to... Is the U next to the I? Or the A? No. It's not on the keyboard next to it, so that's definitely not a typo. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very... I think we got a drug dealer. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have one pack of dust for just 14 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 7 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. I won't allow Oracle dust in Davern. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. Get out of my sight! Off with his head! Alright, let's look at the pigeon. My husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books. Okay, so she automatically answers something about King Ivo without us having to actually ask. So that covers multiple things there. That's cool. See, I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Atana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Atana and its geography. Last week, I met Palama? Is that Palama or Paloma? I don't know. The king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Yours, Lursulia. So the word poorly here means she's ill, she's sick. It's how they worded certain things way back in the day. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. We should ask Lucia about something else. Ask her about Ivo. Ask her about Ivo. What is he like as a husband? How is he dealing with his father's death? And say that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Farewell, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. I think we should check with something. Okay, I accidentally skipped. That was my bad. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Alright, that's right. So, I'm a little delayed on that. That's fine. Alright, so I've done that. Now let's leave the area. Let's go to the dungeon. You scumbag! Your Grace, I can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know Your Grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumer product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Lurs arrives. How you doing, my friend? Do you have everything you need? Yes, sturdy walls, steel bars, a personal guard. Oh wait, there's nowhere to run! Fair enough. Fair enough. If someone shoots an arrow there, you're dead. Darling. You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle? This must have been serious. Oh, Eric, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Luli is not here. Fine, I'll stay here. Alright. Okay, so I think we're good. I don't... the general's still gone right now. We sent an invite to who? Her. So we're gonna have that happen. We're gonna send Lurs next, and when he gets here, so we're gonna have 2 allies. We're gonna have 500 troops, 11 food, and 4 gold. So, whoops. Presume that's not what I was meant to do. Alright. Look at that, guys. Oh, I had to pay the general. Ah! But we also got 2 more because, 1 more gold because the happiness went up by 2. So we're looking at 16, 19, 22 actually. And that's only a -9 actually. That's not bad. We're so close to preparing for a general, guys. We're so close. Let's see. This says that the stables unlock 7 additional locations to explore on the map. And then the training grounds gives you just 10 additional army per week, which is... It's not much, but it adds up over time, so... But, dragons. Guess what? I gotta end it here! I'm sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I love you, dragons, so much. But, I can't just keep going on. The video's gonna be too long. You guys are like, oh, this is too long. I ain't gonna watch this. That's unacceptable! I'm the king! You will watch, or off with your head! Anyways, dragons, stay cool, stay awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Dragmaster signing off. So till next time, guys, the king will see you later.